Good morning, all of you beautiful people. I'm trying to make a heart, but my other hand is holding the camera, but that's okay. It is going to be an interesting day today. I am staying home because there's a ton of snow in Gresham, Portland area, but I wanted to do a get ready with me, like makeup video. So I'm just gonna take you guys along for that. I also am just shy of being 12 weeks out from my very first bodybuilding competition, so I am stoked. Welcome to today's Get Ready With Me. I haven't done one of these in so long. The last time I did one, it was like 2018 or something like that, and I didn't have this like nice professional camera like set up to do it, so I'm glad that I finally have the setup and the time to do this, because I've had some girls ask me like, oh my gosh, you should do a Get Ready With Me makeup video whenever I want to see what products you use, whatever. And it's not that I haven't wanted to do it, it's just like it takes kind of a lot of effort to sit down and like put something together like this. It also, most mornings I'm like doing cardio in the morning, and then I'm showering, and then I'm getting ready and training clients or doing whatever for the day. So it's just like boom, 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 and I haven't had time to like sit down for like an hour or whatever and do this. My makeup routine does not take an hour though. It takes like, on an average day, I say like 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes, depending, but it doesn't take too long. So I'm just gonna walk you through the products I use, do my makeup, then you guys will know how I do my makeup. I have this headband thing. I've actually had this for like over a year now. My sister gave it to me, and as you can see, it has some nice self tanner and bronzer on it, which is kind of gross, but that is gonna help my hair not get all of the product. That is why I wear this. I don't just wear it because all the TikTok girls wear it. Just wanted to clarify that. First things first, my skin is freaking dry and crusty. I'm sure a lot of you have dry skin as well, maybe not, but I do. So I've been using this moisturizer now actually for like a year, and it's really good. It's called Afina. It's from Melaleuca. My roommate actually gets it for me. So this is what I use for moisturizer. It's a daily moisturizer and sunscreen, so I put it on every morning before I do my actual makeup. And I just use like a little makeup brush, so I dip it in here, and then I just get some on there, and then I just put it on my face, and it actually feels so, like, it feels so good on my skin. I never used to wear a daily moisturizer or sunscreen, but my roommate was like super adamant. She's really adamant about skincare, which is great. And I was like, she was like, you need to be wearing sunscreen every day, even if you're not like, even if it's not sunny, even if it's overcast, whatever. And I'm like, you are right, I want to take care of my skin. So here I am taking care of my skin. Anyway, so I just use my hands, fingers, I just rub it in all over. So good, my skin's so dry. And then I do it on my neck as well. So now that that's on, I'm just gonna go straight into using my foundation. So I have been using Tarte Amazonian Clay for like, I don't even know now, like 3 or 4 years. So I've actually been mixing this with another foundation. It's called it's It Cosmetics Bye Bye Foundation, like full coverage. It's a little bit darker than this one. This one's the light medium neutral, the Tarte one is. So I just get my beauty blender, and then I just squeeze some of this on, and then I just dab this kind of just honestly like all over my face. I actually have a mirror right here, so I'm just gonna use that for reference because it's kind of hard to look at the camera. So I just dab it all over. Then I take my It Cosmetics one and I dab that one all over as well. So I actually mix them together, and it actually creates a nice like full coverage look. So I'm just putting this one right over what I just did. Okay, so as you can see, the coverage is actually really nice. Like I don't see as much like blemishes as I have like without foundation on. Not that I like care as much, but it does make my skin look a lot like smoother, and just like, I don't know, the coverage is good, and it's not like too much coverage where it feels like I'm wearing like cakes of makeup on my face. It's like just enough. And I am one of those girls who goes to the gym and wears makeup. I do touch up my makeup a little bit before, and I know to some people that sounds crazy and weird. I've always been that way, like at least for the last like 4 or 5 years. I don't necessarily like get ready for the gym, but I do wear like my full face of makeup that I wear for like the day, instead to touch it up. And part of that's too is just like feeling confident in the gym, but also like I want to film and I want my skin to look nice. So I wouldn't say that my skin necessarily breaks out more though when I do wear makeup. I don't feel like it does, so I'm gonna keep doing it. Okay, so then what I do is I go in with Too Faced Full Coverage. It's Fresh Glow Foundation. I actually use this as a concealer, which I don't know if you're supposed to, but I do that. So it actually smells really good too. It smells like watermelons. So I just put this underneath my eyes, and then I put it also on my nose and a little bit on my forehead, like the middle in between my eyebrows, and then on my chin. So just kind of like that. So nothing like crazy. And then I just dab that out, blend it out. So just gonna make those areas a little bit lighter. I feel like this is nice for a concealer because it is lighter than my other foundations. Even though it is a foundation, it's been working for me as a concealer. So I just use it like whatever. Just gonna dab this out. Okay, perfect. Now my skin is looking fab. So now what I do is I actually take this contour makeup stick. I did find this on TikTok from a girl who shared it like a while back. I've actually had it for like a couple months now and I really do like it. But I'll show you how I do my contour process because I do a couple different things where I don't just use this stick, and I know some girls do, but I like a little bit darker coverage. I like to match my makeup as well to my self tan because I don't want my face looking white and then my body looking freaking bronzed, so gotta match. So I take the stick and you can like adjust it, which is kind of nice, and so I just put it on my cheekbones. Make a pretty thick line, kind of like that, and then I outline the bridge of like my nose, or the outline of my nose, and then the top of it like that. And then I do my jawline, so I put some on the sides of my jawline, and then I do my the top of like my forehead, or like around my face. So I kind of just do lines right there. Be careful not to get it in your hair, but I do make these lines pretty thick here. Okay, so now that I did that, I take my same beauty blender again, and then I actually just blend that out as well. Okay, so now that that's all blended out, see how nice that is though of a contour? Like it's light, it's lighter, but it doesn't look like too much. But it does give you that like bronzed kind of look that you're looking for if you don't want to use like a powder. But I do use the cream stick or whatever, and then I do use a powder as well. So I've been doing this, like I said, I've been always using a powder, but then I found this and then I've been combining them, and I like how it looks on me. I know some girls might not, but this is just what I do. So I take Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. It is actually really good. And then I just get my brush, dip it in here, and then I just put it on. Put it on my neck too, so that way my neck does not look completely white compared to my face. Okay, this bronzer is pretty dark, I feel like, mixed with the stick, which I don't mind because I like to look bronzed and tan when it comes to doing my makeup, everyday look. So this is kind of what we're looking like. So as you can see, contour, I put it all the way around my face, blend it in with my neck, and it doesn't look bad. I actually really do like this look a lot. And then what I do after that is actually I prep my eyebrows. But I'm going to be using a new product, so I'm actually not going to do that yet. I am going to put on blush next. That's what I do next. So I've been using this Wet n Wild pink blush. It's like $4 on Amazon. Actually really great. I used to never really wear blush, and now I do, and I really like it. So I take a smaller brush and I lightly just tap this, and then I just put it on like my cheeks. So I smile, actually, yeah, and I just kind of dab it on there. Same on the other side. I don't like to put too much blush. I know some girls like pack on the blush, and I don't know, I just don't think it looks that great on me. So then I kind of just blend it into my contour. So then it just kind of makes this like a little bit lighter in this area, which I think is pretty, and it has some sparkles on it, which is really fun. So it's like a very light, sparkly look. Then I just kind of like blend that out. Okay, next up I use powder. So under my eyes. So this is just, I actually don't even know the brand of this. It's just powder that I have. So I use a different brush for this. I actually just tap some of this into the cap, and then I use what I have in here for my face. So I just put some under my eyes, under each eye, just to kind of set my makeup so that it can stay all day. So I put that on. Just dab it out. Okay. So I also put some of it too underneath, like where I put my contour. So I'm actually gonna put a little bit more. And I put some like right here. Just to kind of like set my makeup and to kind of give like that crease between the bronzer and like my actual makeup that I put like on down here. You want to make sure you like blend that out really well. Sometimes I take my big brush, blend it out so it doesn't look as creased. Then I do the same thing on the other side.
There's a distance between us.
Okay, so that is what we're looking like right now. Not bad at all. So now what I do is I do my highlight, actually. That's what I do next. Highlight. So I've been using this ColourPop Super Shock highlighter. I think I got it at Ulta, I don't know. But I take this and I just use like a tiny little like eyeshadow brush, and I just dab it on here, and then I just put this right above like where I put my contour. Kind of have to get my brush in there. Some highlight. There we go. We love to glow. I put some on my nose, tip of my nose, and then the bridge of my nose, I put it on. I put it in between my eyebrows, like right in my forehead. I do the other side, my cheek. Then I do my chin. I just like to be a glowy gal, you know? Because then when you're working out, your makeup's just like glowing and glistening and you look like you're glowing, and it's nice. Except for when you're doing a lot of cardio and then your makeup starts to come off and it's disgusting, but whatever. So I do that. I'm going to actually start on my eyebrows really quick. So I just purchased this new item that I've been seeing girls use, and I'm excited to use it. It is the e.l.f. Brow Lift product. So it's just a clear little like container. I'm just gonna put that on my eyebrows. So I'm gonna use the tip or the end of my eyebrow pencil spool thing to put on to lift my eyebrows up. Hopefully this works because it didn't come with like a actual spool thing. So I'm just gonna lift them up with this gel. Oh my gosh, wow, okay. This is some strong gel. I have been using NYX Color Control Freak stick that I usually lift my brows with, but I wanted to try this product because I saw it at Ulta yesterday and it looked interesting, and I've actually been seeing a lot of girls using it and talking about it, and I just haven't for some reason like gotten it. So I was at Ulta yesterday and I was like, why the heck not? Like, I should try this. Wow, this makes my brows so fluffy. Oh my goodness. This makes them fluffier than my NYX stick does. You guys literally look at this. Look how fluffy these guys are. What if I just wore my brows like this? No, we're not doing that. Okay, so that's gonna have to dry actually before I apply or before I fill in my brows. I actually might have used a little bit too much. They look a little scary. I look like the Grinch. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, that needs to dry for a quick sec. I actually think I might like this product though. I mean, we'll see how it looks when I put my eyebrow pencil on. But yeah, so basically I use an e.l.f. eyebrow pencil. I know, it's just, I wish that the tip of this brush was like thinner so that way it would like really fill in my brows better, because it is pretty thick, but it's been working for me for like years now and I just use it, so whatever. Okay, so these need to dry. I'm actually going to put my eyelashes on and then I'm gonna fill in my eyebrows. It's kind of a weird way to go about things, but that's how I'm gonna do it. So I wear fake eyelashes, if you haven't noticed, but I don't. Some people think I go and get my lashes done. I don't. I actually use Flutter Habit lashes. So I'll show you what they look like. So you can order them online. It comes with like different options to choose from. So you can order online. So mine, I've been getting the Flirt. So they're kind of like a mix between full volume and like hybrid lashes. So they're not your classic look, but they are a little bit more full looking, but they look like dainty. They're not super like full volume. Comes with a set of like 6 pairs, which is amazing. And obviously the top are gone because I'm wearing them currently, or I'm gonna put them on in a second. But it's really nice because you can re-wear them and you don't have to like throw them out after every use. I actually use temporary glue for my eyelashes and I take them off every single night and reapply every day, just because I don't like, with these kind of lashes, I don't wash them because they're not, you could wash them, but it might kind of ruin them. I'd rather just take them off so that way when I go to bed, if I need to rub my eyes, I can rub my eyes and I won't rub the lashes off. Also, the dirt and the buildup that gets on the lashes from like wearing them multiple days in a row is really gross to me, and I used to do that and I just don't like doing that anymore, and it would damage my natural lashes. So I put on temporary glue. I just get glue from Fred Meyer. It's just the Duo lash glue, like literally I just wear it for the day, and my lashes actually stay on all day and they last me. So it's worth it to me to do it this way instead of wearing like more permanent glue, because I've done that before and it's ripped out my lashes, and maybe I just haven't taken them off properly, but it has not been good for me. So I use the Duo glue, and then I have a pair of tweezers. So I'm gonna put on my lashes, and they come in like little tiny separate like chunks. So I'll show you actually. So like this is one of them. You can't really see it. They're like really tiny and dainty, but I really like them. So I'm gonna put them on. Okay, eyelashes are finally on. That took me a little bit longer than expected. I don't know why. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer than 5 minutes, but today it did. As you can see, they are like fuller volume looking, but to me they're not too much. Like I used to get my lashes done and it was like so much that it was like, I loved them, but it was like really, they were really dark, and I loved them like a week after getting them done, because obviously they start to like shed and fall out, and like they looked really good a week after. So now what I do, or what I'm going to do, is I'm just going to fill in my eyebrows with my e.l.f. eyebrow pencil. So I just get, I think it's deep brown that I get. So I am just gonna fill in my brows, and that's pretty much like the last step I have here actually. So I'm just gonna fill them in. Okay, so there's one. This brow gel is like no joke though, because it really sticks your eyebrows up, man. Okay, I'm gonna do the other one now. Okay, so now that they're filled in, I try not to fill them in like too much. I feel like you can't fully see them. I don't fill them in too much. I like to keep them a little bit lighter from like the front parts, and then they get a little bit darker as they go out. But that is how I do my eyebrows, and then we're gonna end with setting my makeup with some setting spray. So I've been using NYX Matte Finish setting spray. I just get this at Ulta. So I just spray like, I don't know, 5 sprays on my whole face. So I'm just gonna do that really quick. Okay, once that's sprayed on, I just dry my face or fan my face with my hands to get it completely dry. And then that is the final makeup look. That is how I do my everyday makeup. I'm gonna see. So as you can see, my eyebrows are not super dark, they're like lighter and then they go out. But this is my everyday makeup look. Like I rarely ever change it. If I ever want to be a little bit more fancy, I'll do like some eyeshadow. Maybe I'll do like eyeliner, but that's pretty rare. But that is what I do for my makeup.